Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here I will present my professional English assignment for the final exam. Before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Sylvie Wulansari. You can call me Wulan. My student ID number is 2300018149. Here I will presentation about computer security, which will discuss denial of service DOS and distributed denial of service DDoS attacks. What is computer security against denial of service DOS and distributed denial of service DDoS attacks? Computer security is an important aspect of information system and computer networks. One of the main principles of information security is availability, which is ensuring that servers remain accessible to authorized users. A serious way to this aspect is denial of service DOS and distributed denial of service DDoS attacks, which aim to slow down or even completely disable service servers or networks. Basic concept of denial of service DOS. Definition of DOS. Denial of service DOS is a form of cyber attacks that is carried out by disrupting the availability of a computer system or network service. These attacks works by sending excessive or invalid requests so that the system's resources are depleted. As a result, the server is unable to serve legitimate user requests and the service becomes slow or even stop completely. Purpose of a DOS attacks. The main objective of a DOS attacks include: the first is discounting website or server service. The second is decreasing system performance and stability. And the third is causing operational losses for the organization. How DDoS works? The DDoS attacks process generally goes through the following stage. The first is the attacker infects many computer or device boot. The second is the boots are controlled via a command and control CNC server. The third is all boots send requests to the target simultaneously. And the fourth is the target server runs out of resource and service become unavailable. What are the types of DDoS attacks? DDoS attacks can be classified into three main categories. The first is purpose of loading network bandwidth, example ACM flood and UDP flood. The second is protocol attacks, exploiting weakness in network protocol or system, example CM flood and ping of death. The third is application layer attack, attacking the application layer or layer 7 with requests that appear legitimate, example HTTP, GET, or postflood. The impact of DOS and DDoS attacks. DOS and DDoS attacks can have various serious impacts, including the website or system cannot be accessed, financial loss due to service interruption, loss of user trust. Here I will give the case study. A university website experienced downtime during the new student registration period due to a DDoS attacks. The sound or fake request flooding the servers, making the system inaccessible to prospective students. The solution implied was the use of a load balancer, increased service capacity, and the use of cloud-based anti-DDoS service to filter out malicious traffic. Prevention of DOS and DDoS attacks using firewall and interruption detection prevention system IDS or IPS, implementing rate limiting and traffic filtering using content delivery network CDN, monitoring network traffic in real time, and using professional anti-DDoS service. Conclusion: DOS and DDoS attacks are threat to the availability of computer system service by flooding server with excessive requests until the service become incaseable. DDoS is more dangerous because it is carried out from multiple sources simultaneously. The impact of these attacks can cause service disruption, financial losses, and loss of user trust. Therefore, preventive measures such as firewall, ADS or IPS, load balancer, CDNS, and anti-DDoS service are necessary to keep the system secure and stable. That concludes my presentation. I'm sorry if I made any mistakes. Thank you for your attention, and let's start being a smart and responsible internet users today. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.